This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2003 Ford F250 crew cab, short bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel, four-wheel drive. It has a Lariat, which is leather. It has 124,000 miles. It's on a clear title. We purchased directly from an insurance company in Texas. It was a theft recovery. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you what I see and what I know about this vehicle. I know when it came here, we checked it out. We knew it needed an oil cooler, so we did the oil cooler and gaskets. It also needed a radiator, so we gave it a new radiator, as well as AC lines, a map sensor, I think a window regulator, but that's the major stuff. We'll look underneath the hood. I think it probably got some new batteries too, but I'll double check on that. But it's a really nice truck. It's been through the shop and checked it out. The driver front tire looks like it was a spare because it's brand new and there's no spare up underneath it. We sell all of our vehicles. Our ads for all of them say that we don't guarantee spares or jacks, and I think that's a spare. The other three tires on the vehicle look like they're about half tread, 60% tread. So that's, I think, what's going on here. There's some really light little scratches right here on the hood from here to here, kind of. If you can see that or not. Try to get a better angle. I would just get a little bit of touch-up paint, a couple here, and fill those in. I don't think it's worth painting for that. It's a pretty good-looking truck, though. I wouldn't do anything about the tires, except maybe buy a spare. A little bit of stuff going on here on the lights. I'm glad they didn't break that. That little amber lens is expensive. Got a little bit of wear on the moldings, which is pretty standard. There's a filled in scratch right here. They did a nice job of touching that up. We did not do that. Actually, a really pretty truck. There's a couple scratches here and here. I would just get some touch-up paint and do this. I wouldn't spend money painting anything. Tow package. There. Looks like a new bumper here, which explains, I was told that the sensors don't work. Well, that's because this is a new bumper and there are no sensors in the bumper. Kind of hard to make it work when that. We didn't do that. I don't believe we did that because we can get chrome bumpers. There's a light socket, fifth wheel hitch, obviously. There's an adapter sticking in it, so there's a little bonus, $10 bonus for you. I was looking at this. It's a really pretty truck, but I was looking at it and I noticed right here and here looks like something in the paint. So it's very good paint work. I mean, gosh, I would pay a lot of money for this kind of paint work, but I think it's been painted on this side of the truck. I'm not sure if it's just the bed. Let me dive into it a little bit more. And this guy, there's just this little blemish here, and there's one right there. That's kind of the clue, but boy, the paint is perfect. I mean, I'm not really sure why he left that in there. He could have just buffed that out. Boy, this side looks good. Yeah, I don't think the doors were done. There's a little bit of touch-up scratch there and here. It's a super pretty truck. My job is to find out what's wrong, show you what's wrong, not what's right. That way the right truck finds the right person. There's no upside in misleading people. If we do it correctly, the right guy will get the right car. He'll know all the blemishes and all the warts and everything, and be happy. So, let's see. There's your Ford stamp on the driver fender, so that's the original fender. There's the Ford stamp between my fingers on the core support on the passenger side, so that's original. There's the stamp on the driver core support. There's the stamp on the driver fender. So that's all original. So it hasn't had any parts replaced up front, which is always a good thing. quiet 6.0, especially for an 03, 04. That's good. All right. And it had the oil cooler done, so that's a major thing. For those of you who research the 6.0, which I highly recommend you do that. We put in our ads that 6.0s are famous for EGRs and oil coolers. And this one's already done. Had the oil cooler done by us, as well as a radiator. So that problem is eliminated. And while we're there, usually the EGR is right there, so we're able to check it too. That must have been fine. Back seat looks great. Everything looks great in the back. Let's see. There's the window. Door locks. Alright. Let's see. Seat forward. Seat back. Full seat down. Full seat up. Rear seat, other seat up. Rear seat down. Front seat up. Front seat down. There you go. We had to fill this in. I can see where our mobile repair guy came in. There's probably a tear right here. So we filled it in on the outside of that. The rest of the seat looks fine. Center console. No surprises there. I'm used to a little louder 6.0s. This is a really quiet one. Especially for 03 and 04, usually they were a lot louder. There's the door locks. Driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window. Okay. Let's try some mirrors. Out, in, up, down. Other side. Out, in, up, down. Okay, mirrors work. Let's see. Driver's seat back, forward, up, down. Front seat up. Front seat down. Rear seat up. Rear seat down. That all works. This looks like an insert to me. It looks like we repaired we replaced this whole piece here. That was probably torn. And then I can see some repair work right here. So we sent the seat out, they did this, and then we repaired them. Seat here and here. Right here and right there. But it looks good. My tilt wheel, there's a tilt. That works. I got to 75 here in Tucson. Middle of December. That's working for me. Don't want to rub it in, but that doesn't suck. Let's see. Alrighty then. Let's see. There's your air. That's blowing. Yeah, there comes the cold. The air works. Cup holder. We have adjustable pedals. That is up. That's an adjustable brake pedal. That's down. Obviously, we don't have parking sensors because they're not in the new rear bumper. Radio. Let's see. There's radio, cassette, CD player. Tow on and off. There's tow on, tow off. All right. Let's see. There's your cluster. My brother just got back from going down I-10 at about 80 to take pictures of it, take it to our picture spot. So this is fully warm, and this has been running for quite some time, probably an hour or two. And that's what you got, 124,104 miles. Let me put it in reverse, into neutral. Let me put it in 4 low. Let's see, 4 low, and let's see. Oh, you know what? I gotta wait for it to go into 4 low. There it is. Now I'm in drive. All right. That's in drive. That's definitely 4 low. Reverse. Yikes, I gotta put it in reverse. God, I'm retarded. This would be trying to get home pretty fast. I got my kids at home and they want to go to steakhouse tonight and have dinner. So I need to slow down and do this correctly. There's 4 high. Now I'm in drive. If I don't pay attention, I'll probably back into something and crash the truck a little bit. Anyway, there's reverse. Now we're in 4 high. That's perfect. And if you do it slowly, guess what? Everything works fine. There. All right, let's go for a ride. The overhead does work. Let's see. The overhead little computer thing lights up at least. I don't know if it works, but it lights up. All right. Anyway, let's see. If you come to Tucson to drive this home, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees are $250. Taxes are Tucson city sales tax of 2% plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if you come here from a state where your state tax rate is 3%, then you're going to pay a total of 5% taxes and $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, no tax, no dock fee, just the agreed upon price. That's it. Once we receive full payment, we'll mail you off the title. If you come here, obviously, we'll just hand you the title. Please make sure you get a deposit. And once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Without a deposit, it is for sale. Once we get a deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelk.com, and you'll know it's yours. We don't hold cars for anyone anymore. That's a disaster. Never fails that we hold it, 5 people want to buy it, and then the guy backs out. So it takes money to hold these things. This thing runs really well. Really well. Oh, I'm reminded. Yes, this is the vehicle that we rebuilt the turbo on too. That's why it was. Yeah, the turbo is really good at this thing. We just got the turbo rebuilt. Now it's coming back to me. This is the truck that I thought was a little sluggish, so we rebuilt the turbo. Anyway, let's try and get a ticket today. All right, let's see. So we spoke about deposits, blah, blah, blah. I told you what we did do it. What else? eBay people. For about 3 or 4 months, I've been saying this at the end of every video. Ford manufacturers like Ferrari or Porsche or Lamborghini or whoever set a mile and a year where the warranty expires. Well, it's way past that. And basically Ford is saying they don't know, the engineers don't know what's going to happen to it after that point. And so there's no way we can. What I'm getting at is there's risk involved in buying this truck, or there's risk in buying any truck. If you're not willing to accept some of the risk, do not buy this truck. All right? You're going to save a lot of money. If you wanted to buy this truck at your local Ford dealer at the auto mall, you're going to pay, gosh, for a Lariat, 55, 60,000, something like that. Maybe more, actually. I know the King Ranches are almost 70 now. Anyway, some of that money that you're saving may have to go into this vehicle at some time to deal with some sort of an issue. We have no idea what those issues are. Ford didn't know either. That's why they, don't give it a 1,000,000-mile warranty, because they have no idea. If they could give it a 1,000,000-mile warranty, it'd be a $200,000 truck. All right. So, if you're not comfortable accepting some of the risk involved in buying a truck that has 128,000 miles and is 11 years old, then don't buy it. Please. Please, please, please. There's plenty of people in the world that want to buy this truck that understand what they're buying. Okay? Now, we've taken some of the risk out. We've done the radiator. We've done the oil cooler. We rebuilt the turbo. We've got a window regulator, But that being said, we don't know what's going to happen to it. So please, read the ad. We tell you everything we know about the vehicle. Pour over the pictures. And that's about all I can say. Thank you very much. Have a safe holiday season. Merry Christmas.